AMOT 2180 gas shutoff valve. The 2180 was introduced in the 1960s to service gas shutoff and air start applications. It is a two-way valve with an optional vent that comes in 2-inch and 3-inch flange configurations. The 2180 is a pilot pressure operated valve between 20 and 80 psi. Upon loss of pilot pressure, the valve will close off the supply of gas or air to the engine and directly flow to the vent port. The 2180 requires no adjustment in the field, which greatly simplifies the installation. These valves are used in a wide variety of gas shutoff and air start applications. Typical uses for this valve are found in large bore engines, turbines, and integral compressors. Since its release, there have been multiple iterations of the 2180 valve. In 1960, the valve was released under the part number 2180C, followed by a dash. This valve came in different configurations of cast iron and cast steel. It is no longer supported under service kits. In the 1980s, a new version came out known as the 2180C with no dash. This valve was in a cast iron configuration. In the early 1990s, the 2180D family continued the cast steel option. In the early 2000s, the 2180E family was released, replacing all prior configurations and commonized both cast steel and ductile iron combinations. The 2180D family and C families are still able to receive service kits, but it's strongly recommended that we continue to push towards the 2180E family and its associated service parts. So how do you determine what 2180 valve is installed in your application? There are two ways to do this. The first and best way is to look at the 2180 valve, read the AMOT nameplate, and it will start with 2180 followed by subsequent digits. The next way is to look at the cover, which is installed on top of the valve. There are two types of covers, either a stamped steel or a casted cover. All prior versions before the 2180E family carried the cast version. However, newer versions will either have the steel stamped or this cast version. From this part number, our customer service team can identify all applicable kits for your valve. There are 3 service kits: a seal kit replacing all internal seals, a vent kit for replacing the vent when unwanted leakage is found coming out of it during normal operation, and an overhaul kit, which includes a seal kit, a vent kit, and the internal spool for when corrosion is found present on the spool. If you need help in identifying your 2180 valve, please contact AMOT customer service at 1-888-566-2668. If you would like to learn more, please visit us at amot.com, follow us on LinkedIn, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest news and